What would you like to do, Wendy? You want to send them out of here?
No, we tried that already. It didn't work.
Yeah, because you let them talk you into coming back.
Is that what you wish, that we didn't come back?
No, it's not what I said.
Then we need to be here for them.
What does that mean? Was that for me?
Marty, you can't sit in this house for more than 15 minutes without being distracted.
Okay,
No,
that's enough.
What, the deposits, the meetings, you're hiding from me.
Oh, I'm
you're
busy.
hiding from the kids. And I'm not going back to that life. I mean, you want to know why Jonah is laundering money? Because he wants to prove to you that he's useful so that you have to pay some attention to him.
Jesus Christ.
What? What? Where are you going?
You want me to deal with things? This is what it looks like. This is me dealing with things. I gotta go.
Great. Of course you do.
Wendy, I don't know what you want from me. This is our life now. I can stay here, I can talk about our feelings, or I can go take care of shit and make sure that we don't die, okay?
Talk about the evolution of Wendy's relationship to Marty as she kind of tries to get beyond the shame of infidelity to basically making many of the boldest and deadliest decisions that we saw in that show.
Well, I think the thing that I love about our show is that there's a core about it, about identity, about who we are, about what we believe, about how we behave, about our worldview. And I think for Wendy, anyway, they had a marriage that was solid and functioned well, but they didn't really know each other. So through the course of starting from the beginning of Ozark and continuing on, I think the two of them are really getting to know each other in ways that they never expected. They realized that they function well together, but there was a deep intimacy that was lacking, even though they love each other and they're bonded and connected through family and day-to-day life. But there's the exposure, they're exposing themselves to each other in ways, and their children for that matter. They don't really know their children. They don't know each other, these four people. And you sort of watch them, you watch the kaleidoscope sort of shift and the prism change and how they look at each other and what they expect, and then expectations are shattered quickly, and they're surprising each other all the time.
Yeah, crisis reveals a lot about people. You know, we're living that.
How would you characterize the relationship with Wendy and where it ends in season 2?
Well, I think my character gets kind of a cold glass of water. You know, what an incredible woman he's been fortunate enough to be living with this whole time, because he, as I said, he's reaching the limits of his ability to cope with things, and, you know, here comes this, you know, ninja. You know, he really, you know, she had been laying dormant, sort of trying to figure out how best to keep the domestic situation running, you know, as best as she and we can in the safe confines of Chicago, and then things unravel, and my character is a little less equipped, it turns out, than she is to kind of deal with the escalations, and I think we'll see even a more interesting manifestation of that this next year.
It was a great surprise to see at the end of, you know, towards the end of the season, that basically maybe Marty isn't really calling the shots, is he?
No. Yeah, no, well, I have some at-home jokes about that, but it's not uncommon for the dude to think he's a little bit smarter than he is.
Wow. That's true. And now, and how about you, Julia? Your character's very interesting. So what scenes, what did you play this season that meant the most to you?
The thing that meant the most, for the whole season, it wasn't just one moment, but I think having a secret, you know, because of the season 1, what Ruth did at the end of the season. I don't know if everybody saw, I mean, I'm assuming that everybody saw the first season, but just holding that secret in was definitely challenging. It's really kind of hard acting like you're having a secret in a way, because, you know, you don't want to, one hand you you want the audience to know what's going on, but you don't want your scene partner to know what's going on in a way. So that was challenging. And also, playing the same you're playing the same character from, you want to stay consistent to the character because it's a TV show and you have to play the same person, but you also, in the same time, have to make sure that the character grows and changes while doing season 1, season 2, season 3. So that's also challenging, but it's a good challenge. So.